Today on Budget Gunner, we're going to show you how to take an old SKS, fresh out of the crate, packed full of Cosmoline and what other gunk, and turn it into this pretty little beauty right here. Now, time is money. I got shit to do. You got shit to do. Nobody wants to screw around, for hours cleaning a rifle. I tore it down, tore it apart. There's a lot of other videos out there on YouTube that'll show you how to do this. We're not going to mess around with that today. I got it all tore down and started fiddling with it, and I was like, you know what? I bet this will fit in the dishwasher. That saved me a lot of time. Throw it in the dishwasher. So you got your SKS all tore down, ready to throw in the dishwasher. First thing you want to do is wait for the old lady to leave. Okay, wait for her to go to work or go shopping or whatever. You're going to need about an hour and a half. You're just going to run a normal cycle with soap, and you want to wait for her to leave. Save yourself a headache. You don't want to hear about it for weeks about how the dishes taste funny and this and that. All the nagging that goes along with it. And you know as well as I know that if that dishwasher pukes in 6 days, 6 months, 6 years from now, it's going to be on you for throwing that gun in there way back when. She's going to pin it on you, and it's going to be another headache, could be years down the road. It doesn't matter if the kids have been throwing in full plates of spaghetti, 7 days a week for who knows how long. It's going to be on you for throwing that gun in there. So just wait for the old lady to leave, we'll keep this between you and me. This rifle being the length that it is, it fit in the dishwasher, no problem. You're not going to fit an old 9130 no Mosin gun in a dishwasher. I don't care how hard you try. But for carbines and rifles of this length, the dishwasher trick works. So you got everything loaded carefully in there. You got all your smaller components in the silverware trays. You're good to go. If you want to refinish that stock, get rid of the shitty Chinese shellac job on the stock. Go ahead and throw those wooden parts in there too, stock and handguard. Throw everything in there and run it on a 1 hour cycle. Now, while that dishwasher's running, you got time to do whatever the heck you want to do for an hour. But you don't want to stray too far because you want to be babysitting. And as soon as that dish cycle stops, you want to be pulling out your components and getting them dried off as soon as possible. I blow them off with the air compressor and then wipe them down. If they're left in there, they're going to oxidize and rust immediately. You pull them out and get them out of there, being humid and wet and free of oil. There is no oil or anything left on these parts whatsoever when they come out. So they start to oxidize and rust immediately. So what I like to do is I go ahead and grab some Mobil 1 synthetic oil or the equivalent and wipe down all your metal components with some oil to get a little oil on this metal and keep it from oxidizing, rusting in the future. After it's all wiped down and dried off, you got a little bit of an oil residue on everything, it's happy again. Just kind of inspect everything, look for any remaining Cosmoline. On my SKS, I only had a little bit of Cosmoline left, and it was right here in the bayonet pivot joint. There was a little bit of Cosmoline left in there, and I just grabbed the old cotton swab and went to work and got that out of there. It only took a couple minutes. But for the most part, everything else, the Cosmoline was gone. There was nothing left. The dishwasher took care of it. Saved me a lot of time and effort. While I was running the dishwasher, I was able to do other things. Those of you that only did the metal parts, you're pretty much done. You can slap it back together, run some solvent down the bore, and take her to the range and see what she does. For everybody else that threw the wood parts in the dishwasher to strip that stock, I'm going to show you how to finish that stock here in part 2.